from VOA Learning English. This is the Economics Report in Special English. Can you think your way to wealth and success? Napoleon Hill believed that if you think the right thoughts, you can. In 1937, after many years of researching financial success and observing people who had become rich, he published the book Think and Grow Rich. Even though it was published in the middle of the Great Depression, it was immediately successful. It is one of the most popular non-fiction books ever written. Forbes magazine says it has sold 70 million copies since it first appeared, and continues to sell copies today. Napoleon Hill wrote at least 10 other books about success before his death in 1970. But none of them came close to selling as many copies as Think and Grow Rich. Smarter Comics has released an illustrated version of the book. Franco Arda is the company's founder and publisher. He used to work as an investment banker. He started the company 3 years ago with his own money. He wanted to create picture books that increase understanding. His versions provide much of the information that is in full-length books, but in an easy-to-understand picture or comic form. Mr. Arda says readers will understand and remember more about gaining success if they read the comic book version of Think and Grow Rich.
Because it's illustrated, it's a comic book style. One, it's easier to read, and two, it's also easier to remember. Because once you see something visually, it's just your brain can absorb it much quicker, and then you can retain it much longer.
Mr. Arda says he first read Think and Grow Rich when he was a teenager. He credits the book for much of his financial success. He says it taught him to change the way he thinks about money and success.
We have to start with your brain first, to subconsciously program yourself towards riches that you can imagine or that you think money, and obviously that you create a plan afterwards.
Mr. Arda says Napoleon Hill found that you must write down what you want to achieve, how and when you want to achieve it, and what you are willing to sacrifice for it. Napoleon Hill said you must read that statement out loud every morning when you wake up, and every evening before you go to sleep. Smarter Comics says, Think and Grow Rich proves that wealth is a lifelong pursuit, achieved by believing in the value of personal ideas. It says anyone can achieve their dreams by refusing to be stopped by temporary problems.